right, here's our objective for math today. I will be able to apply my understanding of the relationship between factors and products to play product pileup. So, if you remember, factors are the two numbers that you multiply together, and the product is what that equals. For instance, 4 times 5 equals 20. 4 and 5 are the factors. Product is 20. So for each product, so these are the things that equal something, right? As many factor pairs as possible. So for instance, when you're talking about 9, you can have 9 times 1, right? So 9, 1, and you could do 3 and 3, because 3 times 3 equals 9, 9 times 1 equals 9. So this is an answer that I'm looking for, as many as you think you remember. All right. After that, you're going to write a multiplication fact with the product of 63. I want you to do that slide and this slide before moving on. So look at the facts below. Circle the facts that have a product greater than 63. Okay, so you might need to solve some of these before you drag and drop a circle onto the factor pairs. So go ahead and do these two past slides as your math warm-up and come back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what do you notice about the factors in 7 times 9 and those in 7 times 8 and in 8 times 9? What do you notice about all of these factors? 7 times 9, 7 times 8, and 8 times 9. What do you notice? Anything will do here. What happens to the product if one factor gets larger? Both factors and why? So for instance, 7 times 9, if both factors were to increase, then we have 8 times 10. Or if just one of them gets larger, 7 times 10, what happens to the products and why do you think that is? Okay. So you could tell that the products of 6 times 9 and 6 times 10 are less than the product of 7 times 9. It may be easier to multiply factors when comparing products of facts with factors that are close but neither the same. So this is very wordy. And basically what this means is that when you know what 6 times 9, or maybe you don't even know what 6 times 9 is, you know that 7 times 9 is going to be more because this is 6 groups of 9 and this is 7 groups of 9, right? And what's interesting is that 6 groups of 10 is less than 7 groups of 9, right? And so you can figure that out by knowing that when this product 7 and 6, 7 is more than 6. However, 10 is more than 9. So why would 7 groups of 9 be more than 6 groups of 10? Well, that is part when you have to figure it out and you have to compare those products, compare the factors when you're looking at them. So, and you're going to practice this comparison when you're playing product pileup, okay? And so when you're looking at your screen of your EM games, you might have to scroll down a little bit to find product pileup, and I'm going to show you guys how to play. So I'm going to go to my waffle. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the tree. And always do your FSUSD email. And I know that you guys know how to get to these games, but so that's why I'm not really telling you how to do this. Okay, so here's product pileup. And then I click on it again. It's the only option, so that's fine. You're going to start and you're going to play against the computer. So I'm going to choose blue for me and red for the computer. So the purpose of selecting the balloons is that we want to create a product that'll be bigger than what the computer can create. We don't know what the computer has yet, so I'm going to go for the biggest one that I have. And the biggest two factors that I have are 8 and 10. And I know 10 groups of 8 or 8 groups of 10 is going to be 80. Now the computer created a product of 100, and I have nothing here that'll create 100, so I need to pass. So that's the hard part of this game is that you have to kind of use a strategy to create high numbers. So another high number that I know is that I have 8 times 5, and that equals 40. Let's see if the computer has a similar high number. Oh, they do. And I have to pass again because I have nothing above 48. All right. Now it's my turn again. And now the computer can't do anything that was higher than 20. And I can't do anything that's higher than 4, so I have to pass. And so the basic thing about this game is that you're the one that needs to get rid of your balloons the fastest. And the way that you do that is by multiplying and then typing the product in this box. And so since I have 0 balloons left, I won, and the computer still has balloons left. So I want you to play this a few times, just so you also get your multiplication practice in as well, because that's very important. And it also will allow you to kind of strategize how to think about those products. Do you always want to go for the highest product? Do you want to kind of keep it low and see what the computer does? Totally up to you. Once you find out the computer's numbers, it's a lot easier to figure out how you can beat them. Okay, so that is it for math today. I know it's very short, and that's awesome because it's super fun. And that way you guys can practice your multiplications. And so I will see you later for English Language Arts.